Let's just walk through a moment. A moment I think a lot of us know. One of those moments where the whole feeling in a room just changes all at once. You can feel it, can't you? Even before a word is spoken. 1 second everything's fine, you're just talking, and the next, the air gets thick, it gets quiet, and you just know something's about to land.
And then, there it is. 4 words. And they don't just hang in the air, they hit you. It's like a jolt of cold water. Suddenly, everything feels off balance. And the first thing that happens, it's not even a thought, is it? It's physical. It's that immediate tightness in your chest, or maybe a knot in your stomach. That heat that kind of creeps up your neck. It's a pure gut reaction.
Then your brain tries to catch up, and it's just scrambling. Wait a minute, what? I was listening. I can literally repeat the last thing she said. Her reality in this exact moment feels like it's from a different planet than yours.
Right after that confusion, this urge comes rushing in. It's so powerful. The need to fix it, to clarify, to correct the record, your mind just kicks into overdrive.
And that's usually the first flare that goes up, right? A wave of pure defense. That feeling of being totally wronged, accused of something you know you didn't do. Then it shifts into feeling completely misunderstood. You know, the thought that if she could just see my intention, if she just understood where I was coming from, this would all just dissolve.
And all of that creates this intense pressure cooker of a feeling. It's this awful discomfort, this gap that's opened up between you, and you feel like you have to close it right now. You have to say something, anything, to make it go away.
So it all boils down to this one core belief. More words will solve this. The right combination of words, the perfect explanation, that's the key that's going to unlock this whole misunderstanding.
But what if that's not the answer? What if there's another way? A path that isn't about finding the perfect thing to say, but about finding a little bit of stillness first. A conscious choice.
It's just that. One single word. An order you give yourself, not her. Just stop. Stop the thoughts from racing. Stop the words from forming. Just stop the whole reactive machine from spinning out of control.
Look, this isn't about ignoring what happened. Not at all. It's about creating a tiny bit of breathing room. A little pocket of time between that first feeling and your first word. Because in that tiny, quiet space, something else can happen. Your focus can actually shift. Instead of building your case, you can let a totally different question bubble up.
And this is the whole game changer, right here. What if her words aren't a factual report on your listening skills? What if they're just an expression of how she feels? What if the facts aren't even the point right now? In that quiet, you can just start to wonder. Maybe "you never listen" is just shorthand for "I feel so unheard right now." Is it possible there's something else under there? A fear? A frustration that's been building up for who knows how long? You don't have to know the answer. The point isn't to be a mind reader. It's just to remember that her emotional world is probably a lot bigger than just those 4 words.
Okay, so you've hit pause. You've let a little curiosity in. So now what? The urge to talk is probably still there. But maybe the most powerful thing you can do isn't a thing you say at all. You can think of it like an anchor. Its job isn't to win the argument. It's not even to fix it. Its job is to keep you steady in the middle of this emotional storm, so you don't get swept away with it.
And here's what it actually looks like. It's so simple. You just don't add more words to the fire. You take one slow, quiet breath, and you just stay. Right there. You stay present with her, in the room, and you let the silence have a little space.
And honestly, this might be the hardest part. That moment right after you've chosen not to react. The silence can feel deafening, and that urge to fill it, oh, it's huge. But right now, your only job is to hold that space.
You have to remember this. The entire goal has shifted. You're not trying to prove a point anymore. You're not trying to be right.
That's the new mission, plain and simple. Can you, just by being still, keep this from spinning out even further? Can your own calm be a quiet signal that the storm can pass?
And it's funny because sometimes, in that quiet space you've held, that's where connection can actually happen. A connection that was completely impossible when you were both getting ready for a fight.
You know, this isn't about some perfect storybook ending. It's really about resilience. The emotional weather is going to do what it's going to do. But you can choose to be that anchor, that steady, grounded presence that just holds.
And that's really the question to just sit with. In those moments of heat, those moments of confusion,
What actually becomes possible when your first move isn't to explain, but just to be still?